What's up, you guys, and welcome to a whole new episode of Toni Approved.
Are we live? Okay, we are live. What's up, everybody? It has been a minute since I have met up with you guys to give y'all a story time. I was actually going through my page and I noticed I have quite a few videos for Aaliyah, and then I have the new Brandy video that I put up celebrating the 20 years of Full Moon. And I thought about it, I should probably tell a story time about Monica, because out of the three, Monica's actually the one that I've met in person before, and she's literally just as sweet and genuine as she comes off in her social media. I mean, I know she's Gunyana, but she's still sweet and genuine. If this is your first time, welcome to my world. Make sure that you like and subscribe so you can stay in the know of everything that Toni Approved has coming at you. So I actually got a chance to meet Monica during her promo tour for her last album, Code Red. And what's crazy is I always felt like it was divine timing, because I met her literally one day after going to see Janet Jackson on tour. Going to see Janet, man.
Janet Jackson, if you're nasty. Miss Jackson, if you're nasty. Hey.
Me and a group of my friends went down to Orlando and saw Janet, and that next morning I woke up and I literally saw on my phone that, ooh, Monica gonna be at DTLR in Jacksonville tonight at 6. Oh, me and Boss is rolling up to see Monica. Now at that time, none of my friends actually wanted to go see Monica. I can't even tell you why, but I knew I was going. So after, we got up, we ate breakfast, we went back to Jacksonville. I actually think I went home, changed clothes, chilled out for a little bit, and I headed over to meet her. What was cool is I was really hoping that I would get a chance to actually see her, and I had a little bit of anxiety because I went to fam, and I know what it's like for a celebrity to show up and 50 million people show up out there and try to get a picture with them, and you don't get a chance to be able to get a picture with them. So I was desperate to get with Monica. So I pulled up to DTLR. I pulled up like 5:30 because I wanted to make sure that I got in, and she had these dudes that was standing at the door. So as soon as we came up, the dudes was like, hold it. I need to see that you have bought Monica's latest single, Just Right for Me. I was like,
I have it on Tidal.
And he was like, man, we don't respect Tidal over here. You gotta buy that from the Apple store. So I was like, okay, it's to meet Monica. So I bought the single and I was able to get inside of the store. We was in line waiting for her. Of course, they had her tour merchandise that was for sale. So I bought one of the Code Red shirts, and I had this great idea. I was okay, cool. I'm gonna ask her if she would sign this shirt, because my birthday was like a couple of days away. So I'm like, I'm gonna ask her to see if she actually signs this happy birthday. So I remember it really didn't take us that long. On the flyer, it said that she would be there at 6 o'clock. She probably came in the door at 6:30. And what was crazy, we stayed in line and all we heard was,
it's just one of them days when I wanna be all alone. It's just one of them days.
And then out walked Monica, and I was like, oh my God, she is so beautiful. I'll never forget it. She came out, she had this bob hairstyle that was bright red, and I was so excited to actually get up close to meet her. Now that I think about it, I actually had tickets to see Monica because she was doing a show maybe like 3 weeks later. So that was really why I was kind of shocked that she was showing up to do a signing, and she was gonna come back and do a show. But I definitely didn't want to miss an opportunity. So while we were waiting in line, I remember the girl in front of me, she actually asked Monica if she would sing Hurt the Most when she came back to Jacksonville. And that's because that was one of her favorite songs. That's one of my favorite songs off of her album, After the Storm. But unfortunately, Monica was like, no, the label is requiring that I perform songs that charted. And I was like, ugh, that sounds like a label's response. So when it was finally my turn, I was just so starstruck. I'm not even gonna lie, because it's crazy to actually be looking at somebody that you grew up listening to and paying attention to their music and seeing them in videos, and now all of a sudden they're like right there in front of you in person. It's just like, hi. Ugh. Don't look at me. When I finally walked up to the table, I told Monica, I was just like, hey, Monica. She was like, hi, what's your name? I told her my name was Antonio DeMarcus, and that I was really proud of her for having everybody buy the single and able to come in. Because in my mind, I feel like if you get everybody here to buy the single, those count towards numbers, which counts towards sales, which pushes the song up the chart. But what was crazy to me was that really wasn't Monica's focus. She really was like, oh yeah, me and my team came together and we thought it would be a great way to make sure that the fans are listening to the single. And I was like, dang, You're such an artist. So I gave her my shirt, my cold red shirt, and I remember being like, Monica, my birthday's coming up in a few days. Can you sign happy birthday on my shirt? And she gave me that Monica look like, your birthday is in a few days. And I was like, yes. And she signed it and wrote happy 24th birthday, Antonio. And I was just like, oh, thank you. And then I leaned in to take a picture. Now, side note, I really do think the dude that she had hired to take the pictures was hating on me and Monica's interaction, because he literally got the worst angle of me. I look like I have a gut in this picture. I'm just thankful to know that I have a picture with Monica. But after taking a picture, what I remember the most about the interaction, I was telling Monica, I was like, Monica, thank you so much for signing my shirt. And she was like, no, baby, thank you for actually coming to see me. And I was just like, I showed up here because I love your music, and your music is amazing, and you're an amazing vocalist, and I just really adore your craft. And for you to be thanking me for showing up and actually seeing you, it's just kind of like, okay, of course, that's great. And after that, it was over. And I remember just walking away feeling very like, wow, I'm always gonna remember my interaction with Monica. And what's cool is that Monica is really that genuine type person. Like, I remember going to the show, she did an amazing job. She let the fans come up the aisles until security, pushed everybody back and allowed us to get, good views of her.
Come to a show. But also that's ever prayed for me, because I'm a real person that do real things and I go through real things. So every time y'all send me something to love, just keep me motivated.
And then not only that, whenever I shout Monica out on social media, whether I make a video reaction to her music or like an interview that she's done, she normally replies, and not even like a like and retweet or like emojis. No, she really be like, thank you for the support. And that goes a long way, especially when you're a fan of somebody who really loves music. That's how you keep fans forever, bitch. And there you have it. That is my story of Monica. I really want to meet Monica one day and be able to tell her just in person. Like, I remember this time when I met you, when you were promoting Code Red, and you were so genuine and sweet, and thank you so much for always replying to my messages on social media. I just want to be able to tell her that one day in person. Hopefully I don't crack under pressure, because she's so beautiful to look at. But here's a great question. Have you ever got a chance to meet Monica or any of your favorite celebrities? I want you to drop down in the comment section and let me know, so we can have a discussion about who you've met in person. And like I said in my previous Storytime videos, I'm gonna keep these coming because I think it's really cool, like I said, to just share my experiences I've had with my favorite artists and stuff, because they're just some of my best memories, and I just think it's so great to share with you guys. Okay, I'm out of here. If you made it this far, thank you so much for checking out my video. Make sure you follow me on TikTok, because I'll be on there cutting it up, acting a fool. Okay, until next time, God bless, and thank you so much for checking out my video.